Well, this is my first camping trip this season, and I must say it's been decades that I've actually gone camping solo when it has not been fire season, which means this will be the first fire that I will have attempted and eventually get to make in a very, very long time, many, many years. So I hope you can bear with me while this video plays itself out. I've actually removed about 25 minutes of my attempts to get the fire going. So even though this may be a very long video, it really has been almost cut in half. So yeah, there is a little bit of an accident in this one. I had a little run-in with the hatchet. And well, you'll see that. If you stick around, you'll see that. And gosh, before we move on, I'll just say welcome. My name is Mimi. I'm also known as Lori. And this is Mimi on the Move. If you've been here before, welcome back. And a warm welcome if this is your first visit. Now, having said that, if this is your first visit, please don't judge my life on this video. This one's almost so sad it's funny. I had tears running down my face as I was looking back on it and the struggles it took me to get a silly fire started. Anyways, I'll leave you at that. One of these days I'm going to get that drawer so fixed so that I can actually open and close it. It's a real struggle. It's a good drawer if you're strong enough to open it. It was at this point I almost gave up, but I thought, no, I'll give it one more try. I've been saving this wood that I had from my other RV. So I've had this wood for 3 years now. This is the first time I'm using it. Okay. All right. It was hard to get the drawer open, but I did it. So I have a choice here between using this great big humongous axe or a hatchet. I need to make some kindling. Okay, I'll go try them both. his mother. Oh. Oh, okay, see this? That's my dad, when I was a child, told me that's a knot. And he said you can't chop through the knot. So I was already pretty tired from trying to get that drawer open, and now none of the wood seems to want to cooperate with me. I guess I should apologize. Watching me try to prepare this wood for the fire is kind of like watching paint dry. Oh my goodness. Ah, the look of success. I've seen them on YouTube do that. They do that, they let go and they chop. It's not working. There we go. Did it. Shit. I did it. I cut myself with the hatchet. Okay. I'll be right back. I get a Band-Aid. It actually really did hurt, but I refused to give in and cry about it. Thank goodness I had a box of Band-Aids inside. I think I'm going to have to invest in a proper first aid kit soon. I brought the whole box of Band-Aids because I might need them. Oh, Lord. Okay. I didn't cry, though. It does hurt. See? Ah. That's... Okay.
Maybe I need another Band-Aid. All right, here we go again.
I think a normal person might have taken a break at this point, but no, I didn't do that. Why? I'm not normal.
That's a good one.
I just kept persevering until I thought I had enough kindling to start my fire. I remember from years ago that you're supposed to stack your kindling so that there can be some sort of airflow between the sticks.
Why am I making a fire? Because I want to make my hot dogs. It wouldn't be camping without hot dogs. I'm not... Oh, he's gone. Oh, there he is. Where's he? I'm not going to cook him. Where'd he go? Oh, he's gone again. I'm not going to cook him as an appetizer. Where'd he go? That ant. So I'll throw him away. He can go back in the bush where he came from. Ooh, I should have brought some newspaper. Seriously? This big lighter is probably 25 years old. Let's see if it works. They always say big lights the first time, right? Okay. Oh, I can't even believe it started. I thought I was going to make a fool of myself. Okay. But I do need paper.
Then I remembered I do have paper in the big drawer. Paper towel. Even though that's a bit expensive to start your fire with, that's all I had.
I have paper.
It seemed like everything was going wrong.
I got a sliver. I'm going to show you the fire, okay? Come see.
However, this fire didn't take hold.
Okay, I don't know if you could see it or not. Okay, all right. They say where there's smoke, there's fire.
Don't let that little bit of flame fool you. It was just the paper towel.
I don't know if it's gonna work. Do it over here.
I was so tired by this time I didn't even realize I had picked up the same wood with the knot in it.
This is the one with the knot in it.
And the knot won.
Keep getting slivers.
If you're an avid camper, an avid wood chopper, I'm sure this video is making you cringe. But hopefully by the end of this season, I'll be really proficient at it.
Oh no, nothing yet. Okay. Ow. It hit me in the knee. Okay, that didn't work. Oh. All right. Got a sliver. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Nice hairdo. I'm gonna go over to the little store and see if they have any helpful thoughts on starting this fire, because they're open for a little while longer. And if I don't get some fire starter and I have no newspaper, it's going to be very difficult cooking hot dogs over a campfire. Okay, all right, okay, that's it. So I'm going to just like stop this for now, but you know what? It'll only be a second for you. It'll be about 10 minutes for me.
Oh my goodness, the fire starter I got at the office there worked like a hot damn, and I was very happy.
Would you look at that, huh? Now that's a fire. Yeah. Okay, so I made my buns. There's mustard, relish, cheese. I'm gonna try and toast them on this thing from my little mini oven. We'll see if that works or not. I'm gonna sterilize the tips of this. That's a pretty darn good fire, wouldn't you say? I'd say. Pretty darn good fire. The reason I know about sterilizing this with fire is because one time when my dad, well, he worked for the Vancouver City Parks Board, and he did the ride-em mower at Queen Elizabeth Park, and Trout Lake and Stanley Park and all those places in Vancouver. Anyways, one time he got his thumb caught when he was trying to fix something in the mower blade. It was big ride-em mower, right? Well, his thumb got caught, and by the time he got home after work, literally his thumb was about 10 or more times the size it should be, because everything was building up underneath the nail. And his friend Elmer, who also worked with him, came by to see how his thumb was. Well, when Elmer saw it, he says, "You know, Bill, what we got to do." Oh, there's an ant on my camera. Get out of there. That's that silly ant that I didn't fry. Anyways, Elmer said, "Bill, what we got to do is we got to take a needle, sterilize it, stick it in your thumbnail and release the pressure of the blood behind, and you'll feel much better." So I watched. Oh my God. My friend Joanne might understand one of the reasons I don't like needles. Maybe it was that experience that started it. Who knows? Anyways, so Elmer did it. He sterilized it with a flame, the needle, and they stuck the needle through my dad's thumbnail. Anyways, that's just a bit of trivia. I fear I'm touching too many sharp things today with too many years of absence of experience behind me. Oh boy. All right, there we go. See? 2 wieners. Memory serves me correctly. You just kind of hold it over the fire until they're cooked. And try not to get too much flame on them. This could take a while, so feel free to, go make your dinner or vacuum or whatever it is you need to do. I'm not too sure if you can hear me when I stand over there, but what I was saying was that this could take a while. So feel free to go do your vacuuming or make your dinner or lunch or your breakfast or have a bath. I'll be back. And you can come back when you're ready. In my eye. Whew. Are we having fun yet? I still have to toast the buns on top. Not sure how that's gonna go. I'll do it like a rotisserie. Round. Ooh. You should have heard that. It sounded like a spaceship was gonna take off. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. See, it split. Don't touch that part because it's really hot. Let's see if I can do this. So these are my house slipper socks. These are not the ones I made for my friend. These are my old ones. I'm gonna use them as oven mitts to get that thing off the fire. Seems to be okay. If I've ever given you a pair of slipper socks, know that they do double duty as really good oven mitts too. Okay. Oh, look. Look at the color. Maybe I'll do a bit more color on the other side.
But the Wieners had another plan. They were determined to not let me put color on the other side.
Oh, maybe not. Good enough. My dinner's ready. My dinner's ready. Can you believe I did it? I did it. I did it. Here's my dinner. I'm going to let you watch me take the first bite. Well, I don't want to burn my mouth. I'm afraid to bite it. Okay. I think I'm gonna take one bite. I aced it. Very good. Okay. I have my dinner. I may or may not catch up with you some more tonight, but I don't leave till tomorrow anyway, so I will be back at some point. Oh, those trees have seen better days.
Oh, so sorry about the wind noise. I didn't realize that there was a wind noise until I replayed the video.
Forever and forever she goes. Here's the shoreline on the other side. This is where I came from. The trees stop right there. Then there's logs on the ground and rocks. I'm surprised I'm not seeing a bunch of oyster shells. I'm seeing a lot of dried kelp, which is a good sign. Kelp coming from the ocean, that's a good sign. Kelp with the little things. So what we used to do with those little things, where is it now? Where's those little things? There they are. Those little things there, we used to pop them as kids. Yeah, they make a popping sound. Oh yeah, okay. Trivia. I hope I'm not making loud stepping sounds and making you get a headache with that. That's just one thing that always annoyed me in the videos, when people walk forever and you can hear every step they make. I don't know, maybe it's just something me, maybe it's just me. Maybe some people like the sound of step, 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 step. Oh, I think you're probably hearing it. I apologize if it's not your cup of tea, because I do understand. All right, we'll just get over this log here just a minute. I need help here. I'm not as young as I used to be. There we go. Okay, later. Just up ahead there in the bushes is Albert. Him and Mr. are waiting for me. There we go. Can you see him? There, see? You can see a window. There we go. And if we go over here, you'll see I planted some flowers on my window. Look. Planted some flowers. Isn't that nice? Those flowers are pretty, aren't they? Yeah. What else did we do? Anything? Oh yeah, there's one other thing we did. See, Albert, you all know Albert. You've met him before. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, you can't see these flowers, but I put flowers on that window too. Yeah, see, you can kind of see them, right? Yeah. What's going on here? Who's that? That's the Mr. Hi. I know you don't like the camera too much. Mr.'s a little bit blind. Yeah, so he can sort of not see things straight on. He sees more. I think the center of his eyes don't work very well, but the outside of his eyes do. Okay, that's good. Bye, mister. Something like that. Anyways, later. Oh, so on that morning we have to go home. That's when you've decided to come outside? Well, my goodness, I need to get your harness, honey. Where'd you go, mister? Okay. Let's get this harness on. And then you can wander. I love how cats, like, they wait till it's time to go home and they say, oh, I think I'm going to get comfortable now. I think I'd like to stay longer, right? Like, that's just a cat. Nothing we can do about that. All right, let's get you hooked up here. Such a good boy. Now, I know this one curls under your neck here, so let's fix that. Right there. Then we can bring this one all the way around. This way. No. Just a minute, mister. Where the heck is it? There it is. There you go. Okay. You want to go down? You can go down. There you go. You can do what you want now. Okay. I'll just hook you up to me. It's okay.
Unfortunately, the truck was making some loud noises out there, and he got scared and went back in.
Now, we're going to put the wood away. Heavy. Okay. For the next camping trip, I'll have wood. Well, there we are. I've had my shower. I've cleaned up the campsite. Mister had 5 seconds outdoors and then changed his mind. It's time to go. So I'll see you somewhere on the road or back in the city.